Hi, I'm Sonia for The Coveted. I'm at Clary Sage Organics in San Francisco for the Fairtrade and Spring event featuring socially conscious clothing company EDUN.
It was a packed house as people came out to see EDUN's spring-summer collection and get a sneak peek at fall-winter offerings for men and women. To learn more about the collections in EDUN, I chatted with Ali Hewson, who founded the company with her husband Bono. I also spoke with Patty Cazzato, co-founder of Clary Sage Organics, which hosted the event.
Okay, well, spring and summer is really, it's our first kind of African, very heavily influenced in design.
Spring is nice because the colors are beautiful. I mean, they use this backdrop of blacks and whites, but they have this really beautiful pink and mauve that kind of pop off of it.
For winter, it's the snows of Kilimanjaro, which is based on some of the early pioneering women who went out and climbed Kilimanjaro and traveled all around Africa.
EDUN works with a unique business model to create beautiful clothing under ethical conditions, promoting trade and creating long-term sustainable employment in the developing world, particularly in Africa.
Well, the business model is based on the notion that trading in the developing world is a better and more efficient way to deal with poverty and to deal with the problems in the developing world. Rather than aid. Aid is very important, but trade is the way to really change people's lives, give communities sort of sustainable income, and help children go to school as a result, and regular work is really important.
And they're going into communities that can't support themselves at all, and not just giving them fair wages, but really building up the entire community. So we completely support that.
We had the one campaign where we produced t-shirts in Lesotho where HIV is 1 in 3, and the workers are dying. So we were able to create sort of a t-shirt business where they made the t-shirts. It's all 100% made in Africa. The t-shirts are printed with the one logo, sold in aid of, or sold for the one campaign, but also $10 of every t-shirt sold went back into a fund that provided the workers with HIV information, antiretroviral drugs, preventative methods for them, their spouses and their children. So it was a great little sort of circle that did, raise quite $1 million, I think.
Ali says that Bono is still active and influential in the company.
He's a great sounding board for a lot of the things that we might do. We don't let him wear the clothes. He's not allowed to wear the clothes.
Why is that?
Basic rules, no. Because he had a mullet in the 80s, so he's not allowed. He's still being punished for that. He's now wearing eyeshadow, so it's getting a little scary.
Ali says music is influential in their designs and that they have specific ideas in mind as they design the clothes.
So a bit rock and roll, pretty, but at the same time, there's an edge there. She's no pushover. So there's always a little bit of a bite. Like you'll see in the prints, the flower prints will be a thistle, but they'll look very beautiful. But then you realise it's a thistle or a poppy, which of course has various different connotations. But it's something that looks beautiful and in nature, but actually has a slightly darker side.
Clary Sage Organics, which opened last July, reflects the changing face of eco-fashion.
And we really envisioned a store where you could get high fashion and beautiful items, but it's eco. And I think a lot of consumers think that eco is still, hemp and green and orange and just muted colors. And we wanted to have a store where everything was high fashion, beautiful things pulled together.
Clary Sage Organics and EDUN are committed to being socially and environmentally responsible.
Little bits, it's about sort of finding your corner that you can work in and sticking with it, and that's what we're doing.
The Fairtrade and Spring pop-up shop and trunk show will be showcased through April 9th.
Thanks so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the event. Take care.